Oh, I should also note that the helicopters that spawn, I think you just flew past one a little while ago. They spawn on the map. They're there at the beginning of the round start, and they don't get tied to a flag or to a faction. They're always Viper spawns there. 90-second timer.
On which point?
Above C and above or outside of B. They just spawn there, and they're off limits as well because you can't really control them. There's 2 of them, and if a team gets both of them, it's basically GG. So there's the breakout right now. Let's see where they go.
Let's go watch it. Kind of watching the blue push off the break. Going low. What is going on with this helicopter? Oh my goodness, they are taking it into the...
That's a play.
Look at this. And are they going to escape? Are they going to escape?
Wow.
Oh, wow. Wow. I didn't see that. I didn't expect that.
Wow, that's creative. I like it. That's the kind of stuff I'm looking for here. That was awesome.
Yeah. A real fast cap for Team Blue on Charlie and Bravo. Handley taking that point. No, yeah, there's nothing there. Whereas, huge push by Team Red on Echo Point. Check that out.
So I guess Red Team in that case is taking F&E, minimal no challenge. They're gonna, I guess, try to contain Blue Team here in B and C. That's their best play. It's an even burn 3-3, so somebody has to make a move either for one of the back caps of the other team or try to contest the middle, but I think back capping is probably the better option right now. That middle flag with Blue Team controlling it completely is going to be a pain to get.
Indeed. And in this, we see again, as you pointed out, a 3-on-3 hold. We do see some attempts at back capping with Black Eagles way up in the air. Way up in the air. And sort of being a mobile spawn so they can drop people if need be. I want to go on this 2-on-2 tank battle, though. It's taking place in the south. We got the hover tank. We got an APC versus 2 heavy tanks. Now, I don't remember. Now, I love how the hover tank is actually strafing back and forth, which is kind of its biggest advantage.
Sure, yeah. It's really an acquired taste though. It's got some slide to it, and quite honestly, it doesn't have a turret traversal, so it's really hard to aim. It's really janky.
And they're going for a flank. Going for a flank with the hover tank, but does take a bunch of hits. Lots of hits. Maybe a bit too much.
Is that Gravity going for it? Oh yeah, he's taking a lot of damage.
Oh no, he's stuck.
Stuck on the terrain. He can't aim. Oh no, he whiffed the shot. Oh, Gravity.
I think he's okay, but
how did he do that?
But Team Blue backing out.
Wow.
I wonder why that is.
Well, there's 2 labs pushing up on him. They got it pressured from the other angle. Good stuff.
Gravity got that hover. Even point hold. It's more or less the same.
Yeah. Somebody's gonna have to make a push here, or just start fragging, and then really kind of trying to out-frag the other team to get the points. Big push right here with Red Team though. They're pushing up on A. They've got 2 tanks against an IFE and a tank. Lots of infantry support. This could be a good push. They just need to make sure they don't lose their back caps while they're at it.
Looks like 2 infantry squads. You got a tank squad. I mean, you only have let's just see, one tank on blue that's holding on Alpha and trying to win this infantry battle inside the containers, but I'm unsure.
Can you look at Q-Fire real quick? He's behind D in a little hut with one of the dudes heli hit. They're just kind of having a little camping party in this little Western Snow Shack.
I'm not finding this.
So go to D, and then on the far left side of it, there's a little tiny house. And there's 2 little blue dudes just kind of camping. I think they're waiting for spawns, and they're just all gonna dump onto D flag.
Yeah, and so I mean that's kind of that whole of, hey, if we end up losing Alpha Point, we can easily get on Bravo and try to flip it. I mean, look at this push on Alpha. You got almost 2-3 squads. You got the Team Blue on the defense. You got Hawkeye or Hawk or iHawk.
Pretty close enough. Come on, one of those 3.
Kills the boogeyman. Hold the point down. But looks like 20 points right now.
Yeah. What's going on? Is that I think the blue team's holding that. I think they maybe got contested for a second there. There's no way they could have lost that. They have so many numbers on that flag.
No, XBI does know that those cabin dwellers that come out of there.
They have, but they've got 2 armor pieces to deal with. I don't think it's looking very good for them.
No, XBI taking out heli hit, just trying to clear it all out. I love the hover tank just doing a fast 9-degree turn.
Yeah,
almost like
it's scary.
Tokyo Drifting. I love it.
It's actually funny if you. Oh, go ahead.
Hey, Alpha's been taken, so that's not looking good for Team Blue. And
oh yeah. Wow. So this means now red team has a 4-flag burn. Blue team has the middle, but there's a couple red guys on it right now. Though I don't know if they're above or below. They have their heli up. Red team's looking very solid right now. They've contained blue within BC. It's going to be pretty difficult for them to break out. And they have a lot of armor pieces on A, making it hard for the armor from their base to get towards it. Should be interesting.
Watching Team Blue's I'm Not a Boomer.
Great names.
Not seeing much run out of Boomer. I mean, they're positioning some infantry and their vehicles to take Alpha, but I'm not seeing a lot.
They don't have the infantry support. All their infantry is on B and C, which is great for holding those flags, but if you're not supporting your armor trying to get the burn back, it's kind of a lost cause. They need to learn to maybe shift a couple infantry away from that. Get them to suicide out. They're not going to be doing much. They're alive in there sitting on the flag when they have a 4-flag burn against them.
No doubt. Look at a Captain Obvious, also numbered, and trying to find some bad dudes. A little bit hard to hit those turrets, but in those tank shots, but trying. It does look like that Team Blue is trying to take back the Echo Point, and let's go check that out. Some trades, still infantry fighting, and well, looks like that Team Blue is almost cleared this out. Back to a 3-point hold.
Wow.
Even Stevens
That's good.
again.
They probably could have done that a little bit earlier. Now they're down about 100 tickets, 90 tickets.
More or less.
But it's not that bad of a loss. They can definitely come back from that. That's pennies, really. Small change.
Let's check out
But they are losing lead.
Corsair. Corsair in the jet ski. No, the snowmobile.
Snowmobile? I didn't even see him. He's sneaking around.
Sneaking. And again, Team Red with that 4-point hold. Although I do like the fact that Team Blue's taking back on Foxtrot.
Mm-hmm.
Who do we got
That's
here?
good.
We got the 5th Clark, which is one of many Clarks that are on this are in this revival. I think we have 3rd, 4th, and 5th Clarks.
Wow, it's a whole family. I think that's probably maybe. Let's just say blue team is waking up now. They just fell asleep a little bit. You know, it's an early morning. A lot of maybe West Coasters in America, so they're just a little bit drowsy. Didn't have their coffee. The rotations are good now. That's what you need to do on this map. You know, if you don't have the middle flags, you need to pressure them. You're losing the 4-flag burn. You need to get one of those outside flags, and they're doing that now. They got back A. They've contested F. They're getting A back again, so there's a 4-flag burn for them right now.
I'm watching Brad. He's a great 3-kill streak. About to make it 4. He is trying to burn tickets off F. I don't think there's enough infantry support to help him, but he's getting kills. He's getting the shots. He's staying up. I think he's going to have to back out though. Maybe a bit different. I love his traversing though. It's so cool to see.
That's so the interesting thing about the hover tank and also the attack boat, even though they don't accelerate quickly, their rotations are very quick. So something like an M2 Slam or an AT mine that is beneath you, if you crawl over it slowly, you'll be fine. But if you rotate really quickly to turn towards the target, it'll detonate instantly. Even though you didn't move your position, because you rotated so quickly, it activates it. You can get huge damage off of that. So it's one of these weird quirks that only those two vehicles really have. One because it's in the water, one because it's in the air. It's something that a lot of players, like Gravity, I know he loves the hover tank. That is something that he's probably gotten adjusted to. Whereas most players can't stand the thing, don't like it, feels weird, plays weird.
More uptake action for the Captain Obvious on Team Blue, the out point, trying to clear out infantry. A good commitment of vehicles nearby Alpha, but not a whole lot of infantry. Didn't see only 1-2 squads, but Captain Obvious taking out Skittles and trying to get some trackers out. They can get Alpha back if they can get those 2 tanks down. See what happens. Marvel those things, man?
Which flag? I'm on the other side of the map, getting lost.
Ooh, we got Hover Tank fighting. Captain Obvious with Gravity.
Who's the king hover tank?
Oh, they're both strafing.
It's such an interesting fight to watch. Sliding around the ice.
Uh-oh, but looks like he did, the Captain Obvious did take some anti-tank rounds. All while we have another tank pushing up. In favor of Blue. Okay, 2 tanks. Let's go check it out. Let's go.
I'll note real quick while that battle's going on. E-Flag has just been taken by the blue team, but is now being lost again. So the red team is getting it back to the 3-3 burn, maintaining their lead. I don't think blue team, they only have 2 people there. It's not going to happen. There's a whole army on E. Plus some bad support.
Hawkeye's trying to get some kills, but getting annihilated. That is a lost echo for Blue, but it's only about 100 ticket difference. Blue's got plenty of opportunity.
Oh, for sure. It's a matter of getting that transport heli maybe a little bit over the mountain, dropping some people off, getting a jet ski or snowmobile to go over on the side. A lot of options. They can even push up right from C to D. I'm sure they couldn't kill all of them if they made a little infantry zerg. It's just it's a matter of coordinating everybody, getting out there and doing it. That's the difficulty in 32 is you got a lot of people.
Do you have a lot of people? Do you have a lot of armor from Team Blue on the south, perhaps trying to push up on F? Let's go to the Team Blue tank on Foxtrot. But it takes out one. Sky F. Sees another, and his teammate Jasper on the gunner. Doing smart, contributing to fight.
I think he just solo capped that flag. Good for him. That's what blue team needs. Yeah, just a couple of good armor pieces, maybe infantry support.
But check out the counter.
Yeah, 2 tanks. Oh man.
Squad.
Well, look at blue team. Blue team's coming up with another hover tank. There's a lav in the back, another one going away, but they've got the support here to back that up.
I'm glad they have support. At the same time, Red's trying
they're losing that.
Yeah. Go to dompolio.exe.
So I think they're doing a bit of a zerg here, which can work on certain maps and isn't a bad strategy inherently, but they zerged hard on F. Now they're all backing off of F, going to A, giving up F. I don't know. I mean, there's 4 arm pieces right now for red on F, so they're zerging as well. But they've also, they're gonna have the burn.
Crush that out. That'd be bad, but that's the best case. That's parity.
And there's 4 of them right now, but they're not even on the A side. So they got to be snappy. I mean, they've got 100 tickets to work with here, which again, not bad, but we're getting close to the halfway point right now.
They got to be quick though. You can see from the south that you have 2 red tanks.
Yeah, they're pushing in quick too.
Just in QL.
They have line of sight on that lav. So they can get some really nice butt shots and just totally disable the lav or the tank. I think they're doing that right now. They're engaging. That could be huge.
You get some hits, but they're a little exposed.
You got lav support as well.
Look at the big map. Still 4.0 for Team Red.
Certainly.
With Jan. Yeah, good hit. A lot of takes though. Just dodge that anti-tank, but does get taken out at the end. A little bit of overcommitment.
looks like A is finally being lost by red team, going to blue team. But there's a huge infantry push right now. Look at this. Between E and D, and it's going into C from the top side. This could be big.
Let's go check.
They're going to have a huge infantry push going in this top floor.
Brad FX with a great double kill. Taking out combo ring.
Okay, never mind. I think it all just dissipated. Either red team sitting on top, or they jumped in and died. I'm not sure which. But it looks like maybe there's a push going for B.
I'm still watching Brett. He's still up there, but they're definitely on top. They're not.
Okay, okay.
They are.
I thought they were pushing. Okay, red team is taking B though. That's huge. That gives them a foothold if they can get it into the BC area, which they have not had the entire game.
Took out Slay, who suddenly died.
Never mind.
Jurgen and the Spy Chow 4. I can't remember. Jurgen and the Sikao 4 or Sikao A? Sikoa? I'm in trouble.
Durand the Spycho before. I don't know. I'm lost. You got me.
Well, I am at a loss of words. And so that is
just chopping up the creativity. Let's go look at something else.
it looks like things are even. What are you seeing?
I'm seeing B being taken by red team. It's a 1v1 right now. Maybe 2v1 in favor of red. There's not many people there. It's just Sky FX on the flag right now. He's burning it by himself. He's engaging one infantry, and he goes down another one that spawned on him. Not gonna be eventful. I think they're just kind of teasing here. They're sending a couple people into B or C just to test the waters, try to get the burn, just to freak out red team or blue team, so they spawn on it, over spawn, and then don't have any people anywhere else, or they have to respawn, lose the ticket, get something else, which is a good play. If that is intentional, that's very smart.
I'm going to call your attention to Gravity, who is the hover tank on Charlie. He's killing him.
Oh, is he? Oh my goodness. Yes, Gravity, again, like I said earlier, he's really good in the tank, hover tank in particular, and it's like his thing. So I'm sure he's going in there intentionally to just kind of distract, also get kills, because he will get kills in this thing. There's not many people in the world that will have as many kills as this guy in this hover tank.
Same time, you got an Echo push by Team Red. I think they got, what, 2 squads? No, they got 1 squad, but they got 1 squad versus 1 situation here in Echo. And,
so at least blue team has the burn now. They're down, what, 120-ish tickets? But with a 4-flag burn, that's definitely comebackable. Definitely not a deficit that's hard to come over.
Brad FX squad takes out the 4th squad, squad, but does get taken out in the process.
Sure. So you got an infantry push right now coming between D and E. I don't know if they decided if they're going to C or E. I think they're kind of indecisive right now.
They gotta make a decision.
And they're getting pushed hard right now, so I think they're probably just going to die. They have map support, but with the blue team knows exactly where they are. They're going to go down here. It's not looking pretty.
Well, I'm glad to see that blue team has made a recovery here. They're only down at this point by 130 tickets, but since they have the bleed in their favor, hold this, then I think they got something.
Certainly.
Check out, Infamous Scorpion. Throwing rockets down.
I think we've got a red team push here onto the Echo flag. 2 pieces of armor and a snowmobile. Snowmobile blows past all the enemies, goes on the E, and hits the wall. But
There's a lot of people in.
That's good. So this is hopefully going to draw some blue players back. Then you have the red team push in with their armor assets. Though there are 2 IFVs on the hill to their right, so it's a little bit difficult. Red team has to make a push here for something though. Right now they have gotten the treatment that they were giving blue team earlier. They are getting E. Blue team has spawned a lot of infantry. Red team infantry is coming in from the north side though, so that should help. But it's going to be a fight, and they need to win that fight.
Brett, last man of the squad, gets smoked. Face, and then dead. Let's go to Gravity, back to that hover tank. Gravity 31-1.
Wow, I told you it was good. That hover tank is something to be feared.
Taken out infantry left and right, 44 health remaining. Plenty. Let's see. His gunner does some damage as well. It is remarkable though that you know, at this point, I mean, this is a fight over Delta, where Blue's really putting a lot of pressure in on it. They're also putting a lot of pressure on Foxtrot, and yet they
are.
You know, they already got a 4-point hold. I almost feel like this is a little bit too much of a commitment, unless they're
hold their flag.
Yeah. Unless their entire strategy is just to divert resources back to these points, which could be an angle here. I mean,
Whatever they're doing is working. I mean, they're making a comeback here. They've got a 4-flag burn. They are losing E. Big spawn on E right now with red team. 4 infantry. No response from blue yet. There's a map going up to survey the area. IFE is coming back from the bridge, but their infantry are kind of separated from E. E is just free for the red team. IFE is coming in now. See if he can do any damage.
Checking out the Fort Clark. Contesting Fox drop, but is that enough? Does take out Trippin with Pippin.
Oh my. So red team's making a big push for F. There's 8 infantry there, I think. 1 tank for blue team, 2 tanks for blue team. And red team took E, but there is 12 infantry and an IFE. 2 IFEs closing in on E. It's not going to be there for long. Gravity is solo capping C in the middle of the point in his hover tank. That is impressive. He takes the C flag for his team. That's big play right there. That gives his whole entire team the ability to spawn on C, contest B, test the other infantry that are going to be piling on the Gravity trying to kill him.
Well, it seemed like the Team Red perhaps overestimated how many squads would be dedicated to the protection of Bravo Charlie. I mean, you really got nothing right now.
They don't, yeah. They need to start spawning people in right now to get B. They are down to a flag. They need to get that even burn.
Yeah.
They can't lose D in the process, and they cannot lose C.
But that lead that Team Red had is all wiped out.
It's gone. They're losing now by 6 tickets. 5, 7, 8. It's going down. Gravity is going through the B flag, though, in his hover tank. This is something you do not see often. He is, again, talented in this hover tank. Whenever he will dismiss it, he is rolling over infantry in these inner flags, which I don't think anyone else ever does. They are losing C, but they're getting B, so not bad, but they need to be holding C. And the blue team is piling on infantry right now. There is no response from red aside from 1 infantry and Gravity going back into it right now.
I mean, I almost feel like Team Blue should just give it to him, and or at least put maybe a little bit of pressure, but they're in a good place. Foxtrot held in their favor. I mean, they can pin this.
Yeah, so red team now has 3 flags. It's an even burn. It's a 11, 12 ticket difference. Not huge. And we need to see a play from one of these teams to go for one of these outer flags again. We have blue assets kind of piling up behind F. 3 tanks. 1 tank is repairing or dead? I can't tell which. No, he's repairing. I chose him attack. Yeah, there's 1 lone infantry behind A. Tabasco T parachuting in.
Tabasco T.
Tabasco T.
Oh, yeah.
He is.
A good old
Look at him go.
There he is.
Secret agent, man. Parachuting behind enemy lines. How long will he survive?
Hey,
got 1 spawn on him. That's good.
I mean, they got their putting pressure on him.
It's a 2v2 right now. This is huge. If red team can get this, they'll 5 cap. Wow. That Tabasco goes down. It's not
fast.
bad.
Well, it was fast indeed. With them taking, with Team Red taking Bravo Charlie, even with a little bit of resistance on Alpha, that may be enough. Like Eagle, watching him, great 1v1 fight against Muncho, contesting Alpha as it continues.
And blue team is taking... No, red team is not taking A. That's good. They've diverted assets.
Black Eagle's strat here is fascinating, that he's just waiting for someone to come pounce on him. They Yeah, that's ready to go.
Why fight when you can blow them up before they even fight you?
248 to 289. It's nearly even.
Yeah, that's a dead close game. I think we need to see a play here from blue team. They've got to get a flag. They have the assets there for it, so it's going to be a quick burn. Black Eagle is still spawning people in, still hiding out in his little crate check there. They need to see some other action going on here too. Red team is getting back F. They're losing that burn. They don't have any assets going from E to D. Red team's holding on the C, but they are losing it. Though I don't know why. There's only one infantry there from blue team. Blue team is taking B. That'll give them a strong hold there. The gravity's going in right now with the hover tank, which should be interesting. Oh no, he's on top of the mountain. 2D map deceives me. Maybe he's going in from behind? No, he's going over to F. He's flanking the two tanks from behind with the hover tank on top of the mountain. That's the moment.
He's getting hits. Not all of them, but not doing a bad job, but he's reading quickly.
So he gave his teammates breathing room there on F. It's only 2 infantry, but they don't know that. Blue team doesn't know.
Alpha's still being held by red, surprisingly. Going to Muncho more. I get switching on defense. Let's get taken out. Got Steve Who taken out. We've got Captain Obvious, though, on the Alpha. Maybe just waiting for his teammate to spawn in before they push it too hard.
Smart. Yeah, the red team still got A. They should not have A for as long as they've had it right now. There's 2 tanks between A. There's another tank for blue team just looking at F, but not supporting. He could easily clean up those 3 infantry that do not know where he is from red team. I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of passivity from the blue tanks, which is not good. This is the time where you gotta start pushing. It's getting close to the wire. Actually, that blue tank pushed in and is now getting swarmed by red infantry. I think he's going to survive. Did he not?
We're going to expand this. Expand this into transport kilo. I think there's quite a multiple platform.
Or it's a free swan beacon, one that doesn't get destroyed. Easily, at least. They need to start dropping people onto the flag. But a lot of people there now, too, though. They've overcommitted, I think. There's 2 people that have been on red team there on A flag the entire game since the last 200 tickets or so. You do not need 3 IFVs, heli, 4 infantry to deal with that.
One of Black Eagle. He's been one of those guys on Alpha, taking out another one, taking out Fortnite Gamer 2008.
Oh, these names.
Uh-oh. The door opened up, and who was it? It was a rocket in his face. He's dead.
He had a good life, though. He did a lot of work there on the A flag, for sure. And they still have a beacon up with 2 infantry now pushing on the flag again. They are doing a great job of contesting that back half. A is totally contested throughout the match, keeping blue team on their feet. Red team has a lot of assets right now on E as well, about 12 infantry, 2 tanks, Mav. So we have to see what they're going to push, but I think they're just trying to hold down the A area, make sure they're not pushing. I think they're just going for frags right now. Kind of settling down, see if they can keep contesting A.
Watching Corsair, who is trying to rocket infantry as they fall to the ground.
Oh my, that's BM. But I have seen it done. It is doable. Get a straw kill on infantry as they're parachuting. I used to see that all the time back in the good old days.
Looking at ESFQ fire on Delta Point, trying to get it back. The U.S. now has 4-point hold. How long will it last? Well, Team Red, big commitment on Delta. Big commitment team. Expand is still though providing a mobile spawn point.
And the B flag being lost by blue team to red team. Only 2 infantry there, 1 infantry from blue team to contest it. But he takes out 1. Looking for the second, can't find him. Blue team's still losing the flag. That's gone neutral. Oh, it hasn't. Wow, just in the nick of time. They need to get this guy off the flag. They do. So blue team's going to maintain B. They made a small push on E with an IFE and an infantry, but red team is swarming it. I don't think they're going to get it. best bet right now. Blue team. Oh yeah, you should totally up your FOV. I play on Fishbowl. A lot of people don't like that, but I love 120 FOV.
I'll
I feel like you can see the whole
bit.
universe.
People don't. People want to see a different FOV. So I'll give it up there. Not right now, but at round 2. Wow, this is like an under report 145. And
Blue team take tanks there, but big armor push from red team. Look at that. 2 tanks, 1 hover tank, 1 IFV. Blue tanks are already dead. Oh no, the IFV's still up, but he won't be alive for long. There's no way. No blue tank coming in support, but
armor assets descending.
not happening, yeah. However, red team's trying to hold on to E. They have a lot of infantry fight going on. Hover tank pushing in for blue team and an IFV. So IFE is backing up a lot. I don't know where he's going. Where is he? Where's he going? He's gone. He's out. Boomer is out of here.
I'm now checking out JTF5 Millier. He's on outside the Echo Point. Got a great 2 kill. He's had a little ace.
So blue team is actually taking E from F, or E from red. Oh, so many letters. But that's a 4 flag burn. That's good, and it's only 15 tickets difference. 104 to 120. 4 flag burn will do a lot.
The hover tank, great hit against the
It looks like blue team's holding off kind of a red team push here on A. Red team's also pushing on E a bit with hover tank, a couple infantry. But that's what they need. They need to get one of these flags right now. They've just about lost their lead. They're 1 ticket.
Corey Burke
lost.
was way close on taking out an armor, but got caught. Look at Blue Helly, the same thing, trying to take out that remaining armor. Trying to put down something, but armor isn't dead yet. It's dead now. It's gone. A good counter push. Let's see what's going on in Echo, though. 204 with a map to spot dudes. That makes sense. But lots of infantry push on in progress. Taking out 1, but getting taken out at the same time. We do see Brett FX again in the snowmobile.
Where's he going?
He's going to be pushing on not on Echo, but an Alpha.
He just drove right past the tank. He got off the jet ski, or the snowmobile. He's hiding from the tank. Woo! That was close. He almost got fragged there.
And he goes down. Distant. But it's still even, guys. 71 to 73. Echo's being tested hard. Red has to hold this if they want to just maintain their position. Who takes this? They're going to bleed in their favor. And with this kind of tickets left, you could maybe change that differential by 10, 15 tickets or maybe more.
That's good. Yeah, this is the unique. I think right now they need to be focusing on watching their spawns and killing it when they can. So you might be down on the flag burn, or you might be up on the flag burn, but that can change quick.
In fact,
having those tickets, getting kills.
In fact,
really
Team Blue
helps.
is now in lead here again. I'm taking Foxtrot, taking Delta, or taking Delta, forcing Team Red to respawn to hold Delta. But it's only the Clarks. It's only 2 Clarks here.
Yeah, the red team has massively overspawned on G. Not that they really can spawn anywhere else. They're losing E as well. This is looking like a wrap up for blue team here. Blue team's got 4 flags. They're working on Echo. They took Delta briefly. This is, I think, blue team's gonna pull this one out.
Yeah. All the grays taking place. Very difference. And Echo holding it in their favor as well. In the next 30 seconds or so, it's going to really hit hard. And we see it 52 to 9, 8, 7. This is the end, everyone. Team Blue takes the first round. Congrats, Team Blue. Final score 52 to 0. Let's check that scoreboard. Gravity doing work, 51-4. Very impressive.
Very good game. 50 tickets. I don't think it's anything
Jasper,
to complain
46
about.
and 11, not bad. Lynx, 45 and 8, very good. Skulker, 25 and 6. I think he was infantry. That's a decent ratio. Very decent indeed. So that's the end of round 1. We'll be